We ready. Hey, we ready. We ready for a change. Okay? Hey.
Powerful women, positive vibes. Be yourself, sending positive vibes. Good vibes.
All right. Welcome to Vibes. My name is Shay Domingo, and here's my beautiful co-host, Couture Hamilton. Guys, it is Black History Month.
Oh my gosh, you are so loud.
So, it's Black History Month. I can be as loud as I want to be. I can be as loud as I want to be, as proud as I want to be, as black as I want to be. Hello, my skin is so black.
And beautiful.
Yes.
We're Black excellence.
Excellence, baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to be celebrating Black History Month. Do you guys like our shirts? Can I tell them what it says?
Yes.
It says, I'm black every month. But this month, I'm black, blackity, black, black. Y'all know y'all like that.
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all like that. So, what we going to be talking about today, Couture?
Oh my God. So we have no other than
What?
the Black excellence herself in the mother freaking
Building. Dawn Raven. She is a former ex-pro basketball player. She is now an amazing artist, actress.
And did we mention she's gorgeous?
As heck.
Okay.
And she's going to tell you a little bit of something about her. I'm going to let her spill that, just it's going to tie everything together with who she is.
Mm-hmm.
She is a great friend. She is one of a kind. Her strength is enormous. I want to welcome Dawn Raven to our show.
It's time to meet the CAA Player of the Year. Dawn Evans of James Madison led the league and ranked second in the nation in scoring with nearly 24 points per game en route to becoming the CAA's all-time leading scorer with 2,589 points. The Duke's point guard also topped the league in free throw and three-point shooting and will finish her career among the CAA's top 10 in a number of categories.
Hello, Dawn, and welcome to Vibes.
Oh my God, you're so gorgeous in person.
Oh, then I deserve to be right here between you two.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Dawn Raven is her name. You didn't tell them about your name. Why is your name Dawn Raven?
So that's actually...
Why do you go by Dawn Raven?
Okay, so my legal name is actually Dawn Raven Evans. So Dawn Raven is my first and middle name. But before moving back to LA, I was known as Dawn Evans, my first and last name. But that name is so connected to basketball. So when I moved back into my artistry, I wanted people to identify me as an artist and not the basketball player turned artist.
Now, and you saying basketball. So we all want to know about this basketball career. So can you let us know where you started and where you ended in your basketball career?
I'm a basketball player too.
Are you really?
Yes.
In her dreams, she a basketball player.
I'm like, I do see a good basketball goal over
Don't
there.
get me started with her basketball skills.
Look, don't let her dim your shine, okay?
I know. Okay, she's a hater.
Okay, take the floor.
Okay, so I come from a family of four. It's my parents and my one older brother, and all of them played collegiate basketball.
What? What kind of basketball?
Collegiate. So they all played in college. They all got recruited to play in a college. And so when I was born, it was just, it ran through my veins.
DNA,
yeah. So, but they were able to take their experience and invest into me. So even though they all played at a high level, which is college, they were able to push me to go ahead and go to the professional level.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's been a crazy ride, but one that I'm very, very grateful for.
And Dawn, tell them about what you're about to receive. Tell them what you did receive, the honor that you got.
So I graduated from James Madison University, which is in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And they just announced that I will be inducted into an elite group of Hall of Famers. So I will be going to the Hall of Fame.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That's what we're talking about, Black excellence.
Yes,
okay?
bomb.com.
But, in everything you do, there's trials and tribulations and stuff like that. How did you... What do I want to say?
Go ahead.
So, what were some of your trials and tribulations? Like, what have you been through?
What's defeated you, your ups and downs, what's giving you the strength to push through.
Right.
I think as, just in human experience, we all experience some level of that.
Yes.
So family life, being ill, I think for me that was the biggest hump that I had to get over was I got diagnosed with a really rare kidney disease, where right after I graduated, I played pro for about 3 years, and I had to get a kidney transplant.
Okay.
So that for me, trying to overcome that and not understanding, like, at the height of my professional career, why this would be happening to me, and then trying to really understand that there's purpose in everything. And even when you're in the midst of it, when you're going through it the worst, you still have to have faith to understand that there's a reason for that.
Wow.
And she pushed through, okay?
Absolutely. I had to. There's no other option. You know?
No other
Yeah.
option.
If you want to get to where you're going, you just got to keep
I
going.
know, but to find out that you're sick,
Yes.
for me, I know it'd take a toll. It would definitely take a toll on me. Like, so what was your support system like? Like,
wow.
you know, like, how did you, like, really push through?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I've been blessed to have, like, a really, really supportive family.
She ain't lying.
I can't say that when I first got the news that I wasn't completely devastated, that I didn't want to give up, because I did.
Definitely.
I mean, there were times I spent alone where all I wanted to do was cry and scream and ask why me. Like, that lasted for a really long time.
Right.
But when you have, like, a really supportive, loving family like I do, like, we're very close-knit. My dad was military, so we moved away, and we only had each other to depend on.
Okay.
And so that brought us even closer. And they poured into me. You know, I was young when I was diagnosed, so I lacked the understanding. But, you know, people who have life experience to let you know, like, shit gets hard. You know?
Yeah.
But you have to have the mentality that you can do it or you can't.
Right.
So
right.
you have to get into the mind frame that I can still win.
So wait, was this like a family trait or?
It just came out of nowhere. My family is very healthy. My parents, who are still married, they're in their 60s, and my brother, who is like a professional weightlifter at this point, they are so healthy. And so
Wow.
I'm the only one who has any affliction like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I even just want to piggyback on her support system. I love her parents to death. I can say this, everyone does not have that type of support system. And I mean love, like dad flies, parents fly down here. I mean, just everything. And like, just me as a friend, seeing the essence of how her parents are with her. It's so, I mean, you don't get that. A lot of people don't have that with their parents, and she did.
Support
and just,
is everything.
Yeah, and just even with
Support
what
is everything.
her battling her kidney disease, like, they were there, and just not even just in a loving way, but just gratefully and financially
Yes.
able to support her in that. So I'm just so grateful to have you as a friend, and just to see your story just
And a
unfold
role
day
model.
by day.
You're
Yeah.
a role model, you know, for young people out there.
Yeah.
So it's really beautiful. And I just met you, you know, but I can feel your vibes and your spirit, and I just love you as a woman, you
Yeah.
know? And it's inspiring to know that through it all, you pushed through. You know, you didn't decide to take your life, because that's another thing. It's really
Amen.
sad that,
Talk about it.
yeah,
It's very true.
yeah.
And then even now, like, even through all of that, Dawn, tell them a little bit about like how you were on dialysis and you were still a 100%. You were
Committed.
going hard and committed to your acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just something with the kidney disease. It can bring different seasons, and, you know, like, getting diagnosed is one season, but now going through the process of how you're going to get through it, it's another process.
Yeah.
And so dialysis is a part of that. You know, I think that's something that people talk about, what they know a lot about when it comes to kidney disease, but it is very difficult on the body. But as we know, as artists, like, your dreams don't stop.
No.
Auditioning still come. You still have to work towards your goals. So,
Definitely.
like, for me, I'm like, that was the one thing I think kept me motivated to keep going. It's like, it still gives me purpose. I still have to get up every day. I still have to work out. I know I don't feel good,
Yeah.
but I still have to work out. I still have to make sure I take care of myself and study, so I can still do the things that I dream of.
Yeah.
And like Shay said, like, I owe so much of that to my family. I think having the foundation of people like that in your life teach you that, you know, you got to keep going.
Not
and
only
then give
your
me that
family, your
spirit.
ancestors, you know, the great ones. So we know that we have to push through no
Yeah.
matter what, because they paved the way for us.
Right.
So it's like we can't disappoint.
Yeah, it's like where you find your motivation.
And you
Yeah,
do. I was about
yeah.
to say, we look up to these people.
Yeah.
The ones that are still living and the
Yeah.
ones that have passed on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's something in them that they kept and left with us
Yeah.
that impacted us to keep going and to do even bigger things.
Like for me, it's my national heroes in Jamaica. You know, Marcus Garvey, Paul Boga, Nani of the Maroon, you know, strong woman. You know,
Yeah.
I admire strong women.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just love it. There's something about a woman or women who are like really, 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 really strong. It's powerful. It's sexy to me. It's
Yes,
Yeah.
it's sexy.
It's a turn on to me.
And we have to celebrate ourselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And Dawn, you are one sexy
Ah!
mama. Okay.
Yes. I know what I'm saying. I deserve to be right here. Between these two fabulous women, fabulous black women at that. Yeah, but with all being said, like it does make me so grateful to, you know, people to recognize that and feel like that I can use my testimony to help others, because that's ultimately what it's about. What
yeah.
our ancestors went through, that's why we push through.
Yes.
So it's the same with us. They leave that behind to us, that whatever we go through,
Yeah.
it's for people behind
Yeah.
us that are, you know, that need to experience or see that
Yeah.
somebody got through it. You
Of
know?
course.
Exactly.
Because I always say to myself, okay, if I'm feeling sorry for myself, I would say to myself, well, I'm not the only person that's been through this.
Yeah.
So why is it that I am going to like feel sorry for myself? What about that person who's been through it and they pushed through it and they're like, you know what? I'm going to fall, but I'm not going to stay down.
Yep. Gotta get up.
I'm going to brush myself off and I'm just going to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Simple.
And then I just have like a quick quote that I saw on Instagram, and then we can wrap it up. But kind of piggyback on what Katura was saying, like, you know, they were saying it takes just as much energy to give up as it is to keep going. So why not
Yeah.
keep going
Yeah.
and get to where you want to be?
I love that.
Exactly. All right, Don. So you want to just wrap this up and just give them a little circle around your life and just the blessing that came out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So started acting at 10. Basketball is such a love and passion of my family. Started playing basketball. Then it just seemed like it was derailed by, you know, an unfortunate event, the journey of life. But for me, it was specifically the kidney disease. And then, which the kidney disease brought me back to another passion of mine, which is acting. But still kind of hanging over my head has been that health. But understanding, using my support system, trying to stay motivated, you know, understand that people before me did it. I've been blessed because of everything that I've experienced to just be inducted into my college's Hall of Fame. So I'm just so grateful.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and everything happens for a reason. So if you're watching this and you're experiencing a hard time, I hope that you find some motivation and that you just keep pushing, because you'll get there. You just got to keep going.
Your life
going.
has a purpose, a meaning, and a story.
Oh my God, this was amazing. Thank you for vibing with us. It was, oh my God, it was so inspiring for me, seriously. Like, as I said, you are one sexy woman. And I'm not talking about just your physical appearance. I'm talking about what you've been through.
What you stand for.
So, you know, this girl like to say, I say everything is sexy, but you are sexy. Okay? Follow us on IG at Vibeszz24, right?
Yes.
And on YouTube at Vibeszz. Until next time, we love you. Take care, stay inspired, don't give up, and be safe out there.
All right, Dawn, and tell them where they can follow you.
The Dawn Raven on every platform: YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
Thank you.
Thank
Until
you for
next time.
We out. Positive vibes.
Powerful women, positive vibes. Be yourself, sending positive